Doke. Okay. Split. Sploot. Let's do Sploot. After Sploot, I have this really weird-looking indie game. Adult Swim, I think, published it. It's called Kingsway OS. It's an RPG operating system, and it looks really weird. So... it's time for Sploot. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of everything. I don't know if... okay, I don't know if, Salmon Run is available at the moment. We're gonna find out. If it is, it's probably only available for another 10 minutes. No Salmon Run for the next 8 hours. Motherfuckers. Alright, so fuck Salmon Run then. The Squidlennial. Okay, these fucking things are getting dangerously good. I will literally splat you. You literally need to stop using the word literally like that. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous now. There was one with Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine Hunger for it. Oh, yes! I randomly got this one. I just retweeted this. What really happened? Fuck yeah. Thanks, Max. I don't know who you are. I did not see this. Like, I retweeted it because he tweeted it to me. I don't know if Max tweeted it to me or someone else did. And I thought I'd never see it, but there it is. Did you just lose after squid bagging? Never squid bag until the ink is just right. Look at these memes! This is so much better, like, this art is better than previous Miiverse. I ink your milkshake. I cradled you in my tentacles. Oh my god. Squid foo. Where's the Palpatine one? Oh man, that one's gone. Aw, beans. Oh yeah, I took a picture of me, because I thought no one would believe me that I was on, like, a winning streak. But... here it is, just in case you haven't seen this. Ironic. He could save others from mediocre posts, but not himself. I believe this one was made using some kind of, like, algorithm. I don't know. It's crazy. Someone in chat just said faked pics. You... bastard. A hacked Pokken controller using input over USB. Alright, so I'm level 9 now. Okay. Gotta buy this. The NZAP 85, of course. Let's see how it is. But I found my weapon. I found out how to be good at this game. I need some pumped up kicks, because my shoes fucking suck. But I don't really like these shoes, this one. I don't like that shoes. I took that helmet off because it was kind of... terrible looking. My shirt is good. Eventually I'll get access to better stuff. What was this one? Splat Tim has taken over. He did it. Ironic. I opened with Splat Tim. They won't listen. This is just this is the meme verse. It's no longer Miiverse, it's just Memeverse. You can use the app to get extra gear. Oh, okay. That. Please use the app. If no, I'm good. So yeah, this weapon was in Splat 1. There's a couple weapons I have now that I'll show you that I don't believe were in Splat 1. But yeah, this game is still addictive. I do have a laundry list of things I wish were different. Like, I can tell you, for one, this game is great. But it just feels like there's a number of things that could have been done a little bit better that were pretty much the same in Splatoon 1. Like, I'll give you an example. I can't look up and down with the stick, but I can look left and right. I have to use motion controls to look up and down. That doesn't always work out that well. Like, sometimes I'd like to have the ability to look up and down with the stick. Also, when I'm laying down and playing this on my Switch, there's like a weird gyroscope thing where I can't hold it up because the thing doesn't register the default position. I don't know how to explain this one. This one doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But try playing this game while laying down and holding the Switch, like, above you. It doesn't really work that well. Shit. You can turn off motion controls? I don't want to. I want to use both the stick and the motion controls. I like the motion controls. I don't mind the gyroscope. It's easy, really precise motion control. It doesn't mean I'm flailing around like on a Wii controller. It's really good. I just would like for the ability to use the stick as well as the motion controls to its fullest extent. Oh, god damn it. I'm telling you, you can do shit like this with the gyroscope. It's actually really good. You get really precise shoot. So yeah, I'd rather do that. It's a minor annoyance that sometimes I can't look up and down as fast as I'd like to. Anyway, I'm gonna start focusing on the match a little bit more. There's a couple other things, like not being able to change your gear in between matches, like having to go back out of the menu. What? I can obviously talk about the voice chat app, but I've already done that. And then also not being able to skip off the hook. That's a little bit, that's a little lame. I feel like just implement a, you know, press start to skip. Vinny, have you tried managing both motion controls and a stick at the same time? Sorry, Vinny, but you don't have the skill for that. Well, what I'm trying to say, first of all, that's pretty fucking... That's a pretty rude statement. Let me just go to your house and shit on your party real quick. Damn. Damn. But, what I'm trying to say, mate, is that I can't. Because you can only look left and right with the stick. You can't look up and down. Rude. Well, you're not getting any Christmas presents this year. This is the weapon I like the best at the moment. So I frequently use the stick to look left and right. but I'm unable to look up and down because it just doesn't do anything. But yeah, this weapon is, I think this weapon's kind of fucking broken, to be totally honest. I'm not gonna use it entirely. I just want to show you how good this weapon is. Because it almost feels like it's cheating. The only thing that keeps it in check is that it has somewhat low damage and short range. But yeah, you see this thing in matches constantly. How rude! That's what I should have said after I read that dude's comment. I should have just went full Jar Jar. And you're lucky I'm a big boy. I could handle it. You know? And then I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Or will I? So yeah, this weapon is fucking unbelievably fast. Oh shit. Get out of here, Rain. So you can see, as soon as something gets anywhere close to you, they're pretty much just dead. It's also got suction cup. And it's rounded out with a pretty good special. I don't think it's the best special, but I like it. This one. Curling bomb launcher. Ah! I got splitted. I don't hate you, plushie. I forgive you. It's okay. Remember, Jesus isn't for children under 5. But it's okay. And, oh good. I meant to do that. And this weapon is stupid good at covering lots of range. Lots of, ground. Lots of... You ink well. You skeet really well with it. Damn it, I tried to hide. I'm on a good hide. Okay, it's time to skeet properly all over the map real quick. Because we are getting close to the end here. I think we maybe won? Yeah, I think we won that one. Also, I like that map a lot. There we go. Hang on a sec. So yeah, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. Okay, we get new maps. Oh yeah, so that's the thing that happens. You change maps. Sometimes you don't get off the hook. That's the one thing I will say. You don't get the cutscene all the time. It just seems to randomly, like, not give you the cutscene. So here's a bucket. I'm pretty into the bucket. There will be single player today, yes. Why aren't you inking the walls? They don't count. Walls do not count. Did you play Salmon Run yet? Why don't you just get in a bucket? Yeah, I didn't play Salmon Run today. Because it's not available right now, but I played last time I streamed this. Come on now. You know you just want to get in the bucket. Someone sent me a David Bowie coloring book. Evan sent me a David Bowie coloring book. And it's really cool, and it has, like, facts in it about Bowie's career. So it's a really, really good, really cool book. I got a really cool, super cool, very cool, no, I got a great, I should say, print from Sin City Assassin. It's like a Metroid, like, samurai print. It's really great. And I also got, oh man, I really hope I have... Let's see, I have a Mario Odyssey hat from E3. I don't know if I told you about this, from Arcane Techs. It's a Mario visor, Mario Odyssey visor with a pin. So Arcane went to E3, got one, and sent it to me. It's fucking unbelievable. I am truly blessed. What I need to do is take a picture of it. At some point, I'd like to take a picture of it, but it's really cool. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he got it. I don't know, maybe he knew somebody, or he actually went through the line. He waited online. Maybe he had, like, an extra. Anyway, let's get in the bucket. But yeah, once you start playing Splat again, the addiction returns. And it becomes hard not to play just one more match. Like, after the charity stream last night, I watched Game of Thrones, and I had a bit of a headache. I might have been, like, somewhat dehydrated. I'm not really sure what was going on there, but anyway, I'm fine now. So I just said, you know what, let me fucking play some Splat. So I start playing some Splat. Okay. I start playing some Splat. And then I'm like, oh, I'm on a winning streak. And an hour later, I finished playing Splat, and I had gained like 2 levels. So. Also, I'd like to do a Game of Thrones discussion at some point, like I used to. Like a you know, secret stream, in-depth discussion. Maybe put it on YouTube. Because I don't want to go into spoilers on the stream, but I've been enjoying the season so far. I just gotta say, fucking Alfie Allen as Theon Greyjoy has been really good. Like, his acting has been amazing. Jorah the Explorer has been amazing. A lot of good stuff is happening. Like, a lot of payoff is happening, finally. And it's been... like, fuck. Jeez, like, were we this close to the end already? It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit, actually. And it makes me kind of sad. Like, this thing became a huge part of pop culture. Game of Thrones. And, there's gonna be a lot of it. I think George R.R. Martin is writing a book about the fucking Targaryens. He's like, Winds of Winter will be out 2018. But first, here's a book about the Targaryens. It's like, alright, George. He's, you know, true story, George R.R. Martin was from Bayonne. And he said that the inspiration for Game of Thrones was him looking across the Kilvan Kull, which is a river, over to Staten Island. He would see the ships on, you know, in Staten Island, and he would, like, you know, think of this fantasy land in his mind. Like, because there was so, you know, what could be there? And then he said, when he finally got to Staten Island years later, it was very disappointing. I mean, he's not really wrong. You want the good girl, but you need the bad pussy. it's like, you know, the show is obviously different from the books in a lot of ways. But man, some of those characters were just written so fucking poorly on the show, when in the books they were fine. Anything Dorn was fucking mangled, as far as I'm concerned. Zed, it's not worth... Okay, if you're gonna stop... Zed said that line is why I stopped watching. Don't stop watching because of that. I swear the Sand Snakes don't get a whole lot of screen time. Post that. It's minimal at best, so you're good. Keep watching, it's actually a good show. It's not worth stopping because of a couple of dumb characters. There's a lot of dumb shit, but there's a lot of good shit, too. Well, actually, there's not too much dumb shit. And this is coming from someone who's, like, kind of hypercritical of the show, because I was obsessed with the books for a little while. I really think that a lot of stuff that is dumb, they end up fixing in between seasons. Or it just kind of ends up getting a little bit better. Or they just don't focus on it. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So yeah, it's a really interesting season. Shit's going down. And I don't want to spoil, but Euron Greyjoy... Wow. That entrance. What a fucking motherfucking rockstar pirate cock entrance that was. Okay, no spoilerinos, but that's all I needed to say. Thank you. God bless. I knew you were there. Kinda. It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Oh, good shit. Fuck. Heavy weapon squid. I'll use heavy weapon squid after I get in the bucket. Jeez. Jeez, Rick. No, I had ink! Shit! It's okay, I think we still have this. Whoa. Bucket is powerful. It has some really good damage, but it has its downsides too. Vinny, I don't get how they're writing the show if it's past the books. Doesn't that mean George R. R. Martin has to follow the show, or will he be taking a completely different course? I think George R. R. Martin said something like, same destination, different journeys. He's writing the book the way he's writing the book. The show is streamlining it for television. So I think there's going to be a lot of different events. I mean, even Dance with Dragons is different from the later seasons. Well, especially Dance with Dragons. So, yeah, I would say that you're going to get different things. Because there's already divergent things, and there's characters that are no longer there in the show, etc., etc. But I believe George R. R. Martin told the showrunners the broad strokes of what was going to happen, and the showrunners, it was up to them to interpret the way the story would go. So, like, I'm pretty sure they sat down every season, and straight from the beginning, and it was like, okay, here's what's going to happen. Here are the main plot points. Maybe a couple minor ones, too, and figure it out and get there however you can. Anyone getting crispy squid audio? Oh, so you have to stick with a consistent weapon to get the bonuses? Guys, I have a question. If I go back to the, arrow spray, will I still have that 9.5 I had? Yes? Okay. Freshness sticks. How long does it stick for? It's tied to the weapon. Okay, so that's a little bit new. This is a map from Splatoon 1 that was updated. Forever. Okay. So this heavy weapon squid, you gotta charge the shots. It's got really good range. It's not exactly what I was hoping would happen there, but it happened. Yeah, it's got surprisingly good range for a weapon this powerful. It's just, you just gotta make sure you charge your damn shots. God damn it, Zach! Gotcha. Have you? My name is Heavy Weapon Squid. Yes! Oh, nice! Damn it. And thus my watch has ended. I also have noticed that no one covered this area. That's a lot of area that could be covered for points. And it'll charge my special, so it's worth it. There we go. Vinny, do you like TF2? I used to like TF2. I played TF2 for a couple years when it first came out. I was more of a Team Fortress Classic fan. So TFC was my shit. I'd say I probably have more time in TFC than I do almost any other multiplayer game. TF2 I played for a while, but it wasn't anywhere near as extensive. Hats were a big deal. I guess I didn't really care about a lot of the weapon upgrades. I remember when they did, like, they introduced new weapons per class, and it was like a big engineer update. Like he had the shotgun or whatever. I remember that. I liked that, and then it just got a little silly. But it wasn't the game's fault. It just kind of, I don't know, it didn't really do anything for me. I mean, I don't even play Overwatch. So in terms of class-based gameplay, maybe I just got bored of it. That said, Fortress Forever is a really good Team Fortress 2 Half-Life 2 mod. Team Fortress Classic Half-Life 2 mod. And it recreates a lot of what made TFC so great. I'd be down for a mods with mods if anyone's available for that. Mods? Mono? I know you might be down. I've streamed Fortress Forever before, it's really great. When it comes to shooters, I'm still pretty... I don't know. Shit. I'm still pretty much, you know, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, CSGO. I like this. I was a big Battlefield 1 fan for a little bit there. Jesus. This got a little crazy. But yeah, I mean, Doom 2016, I hate that I have to call it Doom 2016, but Doom, the most recent Doom, was my favorite shooter in a number of years. But that wasn't exactly multiplayer. Well, it was, but, I mean, let's face it, you didn't play Doom for the multiplayer. I was hoping Quake Champions would remedy that. And it's pretty good, but I'm not sure it's gonna end up being, like, exactly what I want. I think it's just gonna end up being sufficient. Damn it. Scheisse. Fucking arrow spray. Ah, that might have been a loss right at the end there. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think maybe we won by an inch? Oh my god! Holy shit. Duke Nukem versus Doom, which one? I liked Duke more when I was younger. I like Doom more now. I mean, as a series, Doom, no question. But Duke 3D versus Doom, I would still say Duke 3D just was funny, so I liked it when I was younger. Never beat it. But then again, I never beat Doom when I was a kid, so... I'd like to change my answer to Doc. This weapon, I fucking suck with. This is a completely different playstyle, and I really don't know how to use it properly, so... We're gonna give it a shot. You get to see me fuck it up. I'd like to at least show you what it looks like, and you can see how bad I am with it. My goal is to get rank 10, and then we can do some single player. But here's another great thing about Splatoon. So all the little problems I have with the game aside, I really love that every weapon has its own playstyle. You don't get bored switching weapons, because everything's different. It's not like some shooter games where, okay, this gun goes a little bit faster, and this one goes a little slower but does more damage, and that's it. So there's completely different playstyles, and the umbrella still didn't come out yet. I'm really interested in seeing what the umbrella is all about. So this is almost a melee weapon, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, the speed of the weapon is pretty good. I think someone in chat just said it's meant as a scouting weapon. So you make like a line of ink to get into the base very quickly. The umbrella is available in story mode. Okay, the umbrella, from what I understand, is like a shotgun. I really want to check that one out. Through. There we go. Get through. Get nice and through. Vinny, how much did the charity make in all? $137,000. Plus another 337. That dude's using a superior octobrush. Damn it. Yeah, use that arrow spray. What's the most the channel has ever made? This is it right here. 137,000 is a new record for us. It's also, you know, if you combine all 4 years of the charity stream, you get something like maybe $300,000 for charity. A little over 300,000. We've almost, you know, yeah, maybe like 330,000 or so, I would say. For a fucking good charity that does, that actually, you know, the money goes to a good cause and not fucking politics, or the politics of the charity, I should say. Nor does it go to, bureaucracy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. Completely ignore me. But you know what I mean. It's a good charity. We've already seen results. They tell us frequently what is going on with the money. So, it doesn't get bogged down or blocked. It doesn't, you know, go to waste. Like Hootie said, it's about helping these kids have normal lives, have better lives. And if they recover, it's about reintegrating them. You know, because going through all that changes you. So, this money helps them get back on track to have a better life. And again, our charity event doesn't cost us anything, really. You know what I mean? So we're not taking any of that money. We don't need it for, like, event organization. It is... We're not renting a hall. We're just streaming. And, that way, all of the money can go to where it's supposed to go. And we're lucky that this year we had a couple, like, you know, like Think Geek was able to help us out with prizes for the art contest. That was cool of them. They didn't have to do that. They didn't ask for anything in return. You know, even if I never mentioned their name, they still would have been okay with it. So this is a blaster weapon. Another weapon I kind of suck with, but I'll show you. Because it is a very powerful and interesting weapon. Like that right there. If you get a good splat like that, you can see the power. Wow. Goddamn. Fuck! We didn't ink the spawn point. I gotta do that. So the sub-weapon here is like a poison cloud of your colored ink. So, yeah, if they're in that, that's not good for them. I remember when Splat 1 came out, I thought the blaster was gonna be my new main. I really liked it. I liked the way it worked, but that, I don't know. Just kinda... Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Kinda lost interest in it. I don't think we won this one. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Not so good. Not so good. Almost level 10, though. I'll be able to do ranked when I hit level 10. I got one good kill with that weapon. What else can I show you? There's a different roller. There's the carbon roller, which is, well, you can compare them. It's got some different sub-weapons, including Inkstorm, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it's just shittier range, but better handling and speed. So, let's check it out. I don't really particularly like it, but... Are you ready to get Swifty this Sunday? What time does Rick and Morty premiere? They better not be doing it at 9 PM Eastern, because I swear to fucking God, if it's the same time as Game of Thrones... It's 11:30? I'll be fucking streaming at that time. God damn it. Well, I wanted to shit on the floor, but now I can't. So... Take a look at this. What? I was gonna say, take a look at the cloud that I just created. Apparently I splatted Kenny? I didn't even see that happen. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're playing the block game. They don't want us to get... They didn't even cover the middle area themselves. Someone's gotta do it. And it's not me. It is not me. These fuckers. We're getting stuck. We're getting bottlenecked over here. Nope. They're really tenacious. This team is really fucking tenacious. Do you see that? Is that a carbon roller thing where you can't insta-kill someone with the roller? Oh! You know what, while those two take care of that stuff, I'm gonna help out down here. I tried, guys. I tried my best. I couldn't do it. Oh man. Oh man. I got fucking carried. I sucked with that roller. One more match, one more match. Also, that did not look like a win for us. That map definitely looked greener than it did pink.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna complain. No.
I practiced with this a little bit. I think I still suck with it, but let's try it. What really happened that day? And who came back? Scheisse. I just saw the ink go through that person. Oh, nice. No ink up here. Yeah, sons. Scheisse. Okay, we're losing a lot of ground back here. Ah, shit. This is not the weapon to cover a lot of ground with. I don't know if... I don't think we did anything. Nope. No, we didn't win. I like Ninja Squid. How do I become a Ninja Squid? Yeah, I got a couple kills, but I still suck with this fucking thing. Level 10. That's the big one. Now you can do ranked. When you get level 10, you can do ranked, and you unlock more shit. More tentacle tingling experience for inkling thrill seekers. So yeah. We'll do that another time now. Let's do a little single player. I haven't seen... Someone asked if I've seen Baby Driver or Dunkirk. I'm seeing Dunkirk hopefully this week. And... IMAX. Hopefully. And I haven't seen Baby Driver or Spider-Man. I've seen, Bab Bicycler, though. That was a pretty cool movie. Alright, so... Gotta find the next level. Bab Cyclist. Level 2. So what is this level? It's a beach. Life's a beach. So why is the ink glittery in single-player mode, but not in multiplayer or any other mode? That's not, like, explained in lore or anything, right? you know, if I was a reviewer, like a video game reviewer, I would probably make my, my article headline, "A splat ton of fun," and then just retire, like, just quit. Or get fired. A metric splat ton of fun. Alright, I'll stop. You sure? 'Cause I got more. I got good ones. I was trying to think of a way to work the word exploit with Splatoon, explat, you know, something like that, to make it real shitty, but even I couldn't sink that low. Like, I couldn't come up with anything. Even I, who might be the lowest of the low. So, while I was driving today, I heard an interview that Mark Maron did with Randy Newman. You know who that is, right?
Got a friend of me.
That guy. And, you know, he writes a lot of music. He writes a lot of music. He's not someone that just does, like, kids' movies. But his speaking voice is pretty much RP.
You got a friend, RP. You've got to try, RP.
That, seriously, I love Randy Newman, but his speaking voice is astounding. I love it.
You know, I was just down.
I don't know what I'm doing. Try to do a Randy Newman voice and it's not working out. Like, the dude is like a living cartoon. Please show RP, man. I mean, I can. Okay, let's see. Just for a second. Let's see.
No.
Oh, yeah, right.
But I don't necessarily completely trust my affection for it. The fact that the music has lived since the 70s.
Yeah.
And that there are so many people on the road in the 70s.
Yeah.
From the 70s. Maybe it's an indication that
it was solid.
It was good. He'd say, he said, you know, if things sound good on the piano, if they play on the piano, they'll sound good in the orchestra.
There's a couple moments where he goes real Randy Newman. He's like,
Well, that one's wanting to do
it. Yeah.
Did you make that still benefit you every time that?
let's see.
And there,
Yeah.
you're in 7/8,
Yeah.
4/4, 3/4. But with them, you know, they were looking at me, you know, come on.
Yeah.
And it was strange. I said, am I going to get thrown out of the Hall of Fame? Because I can't play with a goddamn band my own song?
he wasn't really doing it. It's pretty, that was pretty tame, Randy Newman. That was like the least Newman that you'll get. But there's a couple moments where he goes full Newman.
You know, Mark Maron, you got a friend in me.
It was actually a really great interview, too. I have to say, I learned a lot about music. Like songwriting, arranging, orchestration, like just a lot about a lot of different things. It was really good, really insightful, very interesting.
Why do you suck my ink clean? Please.
It is the future. Roombas have evolved. There are now deadly tournaments between Roombas. Some Roombas have guns. Some have swords. Some have scythes. One Roomba has a fucking sickle. This is Sickle Roomba. It's a blood sport in the future. Where's that last thing? Oh yeah, there's some Tommy Wiseau controversy if anyone's curious. So there's a documentary called Room Full of Spoons, which basically shows that Tommy did not direct the room, but someone named Sandy Sklar directed the majority of it, and Tommy's been trying to block the release of this film because it also reveals his real origins, like where he's from, how old he is. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want people to know how old he is. It also potentially connects his money to the mob, to the mafia. Potentially. Allegedly. Because in The Disaster Artist, Greg Sestero talks about how Tommy has, like a near limitless amount of money. And he's like, I have no idea where this guy got all this money from. And there's some supposition that maybe the money came from some kind of mafia-related activity. It's just a basic supposition. But this Room Full of Spoons documentary potentially confirms it. So Tommy is trying real hard to block it. And he's using kind of like shitty tactics. Apparently, I haven't looked into it fully, but like potentially illegal tactics, like preventing theaters from showing it. If you want me to show the room, you not show Room Full of Spoon movie. That was a terrible Tommy. That was my worst Tommy impression I've ever done. I mean, I don't know, I guess for me, like, I kind of have some level of empathy for Tommy because I wish to remain private to a large extent because I know how weird people can get. Trust me. And I'm not Jake Paul, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need people giving me constant attention all the time. Like, that's the thing. I got a little bump on the shoulder, Is that what you call it? Bump on the head? I got a little chip on my shoulder sometime around the age of 28, 29. So by then, I was already me. By then, I was already, you know, a miserable cephalopod of a human being that I am, that you see before yourselves. And, so that's not gonna be changed. If I was, like, 17, 18, I think it would have gotten to my head a lot more. Right? But, I understand the desire for privacy. But at this point, Tommy Wiseau, you know, he's a national treasure. People know who he is. People like his stuff. They know his stuff. And he's doing some fairly shitty things. Like, I don't know why he wants the credit for directing The Room so badly. This isn't fucking Citizen Kane we're talking about here. This is The Room. This is a movie that is not... that is not winning any awards anytime soon. But he's also using some potentially fucked up tactics to get it blocked, and that's what's making people say, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing, man? Don't do that. Tommy actually thinks, like, he's called it a black comedy since it became popular, but deep down he believes it to be a really legitimate dramatic masterpiece. So that's the thing about Tommy. He knows that people make fun of the movie, but he's convinced that it is a legit film. That's true. So the fact that people are giving him a little shit, he's not happy about it right now. So look up Roomful of Spoons controversy. Do you think Tommy's ever heard of Vinesauce? I doubt it, but I did meet him at a screening, and he was melting. Music heads are still buzzing over that legendary underground show 2 years ago. Anyone lucky enough to catch DJ Octavio's opening set and the Squid Sisters headlining had their minds blown and their lives changed that night. So, I mean, there's no chance in the name of Christ that he remembers me, because he meets so many hundreds of people every couple months. But I have met... Wiseau and Vinesauce have met. We have shaken hands. Shook hands? We shack hands, everyone. Anyway, here's our first boss. This is Crash Bandicoot doing the choir for the song. I'm sorry, what is this? Toast? It's an oven? What the fuck is this? What? Why is it bread? I love it, but why is it bread? I think I fucked that up. I can't wait to defeat this boss so I can say you're toast. Oh, I can just go like this. But I don't understand how this works. Wait a minute. So it's just an oven with a squid tentacle on the top of it. What? Well, that's the way to make a boss fight harder. Just add a bunch of fucking rollers. I really like this series, boss fights. That was a highlight for the previous game for me. For me.
For me?
Also, is there a secret on this level? There's like a secret item. No? No, there isn't? Okay. Get nice and thick. Get that, you gotta get the tentacle real thick. And then it explodes. I'm missing Marie's bad puns. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did miss them. But you're toast. You're toast! I missed them because I wasn't able to read while doing that. She already said it? Fucking damn it. Good work, Agent 4. You sure know how to pick them. Gotta hand it to the Octarians, though. I didn't expect them to have fully operational Octobosses at their disposal. I think it's time to call in the big guns. Let's see here. Sheldon, can you hear me? Over.
I hear you loud and clear, Murray. Over. Oh man, this is so cool. Agent 4, I am Sheldon from Ammonites, the only weapon shop in Inkopolis with over 542 million years of trusted service. That's right, stop by Ammonites in Inkopolis Square for your weapon needs. Tell me Sheldon sent you. Marie told me everything. To think that my signature weapons can be of help to the new Squid Beak Splatoon, I'm honored! But I'm afraid I can't just let you treat my vast arsenal like an all-you-can-ink buffet. I do have a business to run, you know? So let's help each other out. I want you to help me test out some new weapons I'm currently developing. All you have to do is use them in the real-world conditions. And if you do that for me, I'll be able to gather all sorts of amazing data. That data will help me get the approvals I need to make retail versions of the weapons. And once the retail versions are out, you can use them in turf war battles. It's a real win-win, don't you think? Oh yeah, and...
Okay, dumb boy. I think Agent 4 gets the point. Let's get back to work, Agent 4. Stay fresh. Stay frosty, Marine. Splat World really has a lot of problems with electricity.
It's a top-of-the-line vending machine that can enhance your weapons and add bombs to your arsenal. The enhancifier doesn't take cash, it takes power eggs and sardinium instead.
So now I get to upgrade my weapons. I know one of the big differences between this and previous Splatoon single player was that the weapons are available, like a variety of weapons are available to use. So, curling bomb, auto bomb. That's 500. This is 800 and that's 1,000. Wow, that's gonna take a little while. I'm gonna save up for that. Gonna need that fire rate upgrade like real soon. I'll do one more level, and then we'll check out Kingsway. Suction cup lookout. I saw this this interesting video about how deep the ocean is and what lives down there. And there's this like, what's it called? Someone has to know what it's called. It's like a giant squid that frequently like scratches up sperm whales because its suction cups have it's level 7. Its suction cups have like spikes on them. Colossal squid. Yeah, the colossal squid. Yeah. That video is partially why I decided to go to an aquarium today, because I was like, man, sea life is so fucking weird, and it's like the closest thing to aliens we have on this planet. Well, maybe not. Insects are pretty fucking alien. And then the word alien begins to lose its meaning when you say shit like that, but like some of the really deep sea ocean life is really, like, just fucked up looking and scary and wonderful. Also, I recommend a movie called The Abyss from the 80s, if anyone hasn't seen it. That movie is, if you like the deep ocean, it's really amazing. And that was the first of James Cameron's movies where he was like obsessed with the ocean and wanted to make a movie about it. James, I've been deeper than any other human, almost. Cameron. What is this? Oh, okay. Hero roller. Right. I know how to use it. So yeah, this is a big difference between new Sploot and old Sploot, is that the levels in single player now focus around specific weapons. Whereas old Sploot, it was all one weapon. These are cool. Amiibo challenges. You'll be able to go back to every level with every weapon. Okay. If you want 100%, you have to beat every level with every weapon. Okay, well, I'm not going for 100%. I'm just going for completion. So, yeah, we've pretty much, as a human race, perfected ink graphics, I'd say. You know what? That's not even true. Wait until we play Splatoon 5. When Splatoon 5 comes out and the ink graphics just are ball-numbingly amazing, I'm gonna eat my words. But yeah, I think this is about as much as I'd like to see using the standard Splatoon formula. I think after this one, there needs to be some serious change. Like, Splatoon 3 needs to be vastly different. And I think it... maybe not vastly different, but I think Splatoon 3 needs to be different enough that it really introduces some extremely new things to the game. Because this is all well and good, but it is just more of the same. In the best possible way, I think. But still, more of the same. So yeah, let's hope Sploot 3, you know, takes some risks. I don't know what that means exactly, but maybe a more robust multiplayer mode with, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure. No, balloon! Splatoon. Could you imagine how fucking stupid that would if they called it Splatoon? Like, this should have been Splatoon. Like, S-P-L-A-T-W-O-N. No, that would have been really terrible, but then they just skip that and they just call the next one Splatoon. Oh, that would be wonderful levels of stupidity, and I would enjoy it very much. Neil Breen's Splatoon. Neil Breen confirmed for Splatoon 3. Can we just, like, can we get Neil Breen and Tommy Wiseau in a room together, please? If I had, like, insane amounts of cash, you know, like, fuck you money, like, if I had fuck you money, I wouldn't buy an island or a yacht. I would pretty much just try to spend that money so that I could get Tommy Wiseau. Like, I would offer them a really large check and then, like, be like, listen, guys, I want to do a dual interview, 2 thespian directors such as yourselves. I would love to interview both of you. I will offer you however much money you desire to make this happen. And then when they get there, I pit them against each other. Like, I'd start planting seeds in their heads about who the better director is, and I just let them go. I just let them go. I let their egos take over. Or as Jeff said in chat, maybe have them make a movie together. Oh man, that would be great. And that way neither of them can direct it. And there will be controversy and Tommy can stop the release of the film. Jeez. I had a feeling. I had a feeling! You don't want me to sing. I'm like the embarrassing father. You know, who just sings out in public. You're like, stop, Dad, God! I realized by me saying the word dad or father that I've potentially ruined the chat. And I'll just say get over yourselves. Listen, there's a father over yonder. What a pro. Was that sarcasm? That was sarcasm. No rest for the squid kid. I see what you did there. Fuck. You know what band I really like? The Betch Boys. Betch. That's Petch from Super Mario Brothers' favorite band. Kinda like this music, too. So I missed a thing. I missed the weapon piece. It's early. It's at the beginning. So can I get that and then just exit the level? It's underneath the section near the beginning of the level. Okay. No? So I'll just do that level with another weapon then, next time. So, this game is a return to inking. It's where kids inject their, like, just put ink in their eyes. This looks to be a do-it-yourself guide for starting your own mobile business. It looks new, but somebody must have been frying something near it. It has some grease stains on it. Speaking of putting ink in your eyes, there is this, like, a 67-year-old lady recently who was in the news because she went to the doctor saying that her eyes were irritated, and she had, like, 17 contact lenses in her eyes. Like, she didn't even know they were missing. She just thought it was because she was old that her eyes were, like, dry. And they were just all stacked on top of each other. 24? Or 27? 27! 27 contacts, not 17, 27. She had no idea. Gee, my eyeball's getting real big lately. I must be just getting older. Poor lady. That's how you get 4K vision. That is how you get 4K vision. They do sell... Listen. That sounds ridiculous, but they do sell... They sell glasses that are advertised as... What really happened? They sell glasses that are advertised as 4K glasses. Like, you put them on and the world gets more vibrant. The graphics get better. Look it up. Like if you're talking about like scockmonglers, that's scockmonglers right there. That's how you become a scockmongler. You sell 4K glasses. All right. Listen. We take a quick break. I will return with a quick stream of Kingsway. Let's see how good it is. I'm excited to check it out. It looks like a particularly unique and interesting RPG. So stick around. Talk to Judd. Okay, I'll talk to Judd next time I play the game. But for now, I will leave you with a BRB while I switch games. Stick around and enjoy the tune.